93.5 K-Day Hip Hop back in the day. It's your girl, CeCe Kat Graham. King Bach. Can I say King Bach? That's okay, right?
You can say it, but like,
actually,
I usually say Batch. I usually say King Batch. But
I made the mistake when I first met him, and I said King Bach.
Yeah, wait. The first time I met him, I got
I gave him an award.
Yeah.
That's how I met him. I was handing him an award, and I messed up.
She said, "Hey, the boy goes to King Bach," and I was like, "All right, cool."
And he corrected me on stage.
Are you serious?
I had to.
He's like, hold up, that's my name.
Cause now millions of people would have seen my name wrong as King Bach.
It's probably because of me.
But is it hard, like, you're going from King Batch to now Andrew Bachelor? Is that hard, that transition?
You mean a transition?
Yeah. Look in the movie title. It don't say no King Batch.
Really?
It say Kat Graham featuring Andrew Bachelor.
That's right, all grown up now.
Come on now, I'm here.
Was it hard, though, when you made that, transition?
I don't see it. The fans be confused. They be like, "Who's Andrew Bachelor?"
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but they see my face and they be like, "Oh, that's the guy from the Vines."
That's how I know you. Like,
that's the guy from the Vines. Yeah.
But it's crazy now when you make the transition. Now you know it's success, honey. All right, can we talk about this? Where's the money?
Yes,
I saw
please.
the trailer. Funny as hell. I love the fact I was telling him off camera that it's based out of South Central. This is so cool. Let's talk about the movie.
Okay. Yeah. So the movie. All right. Mike Epps is my dad. Terry Crews is my uncle.
You imagine
Love Terry
that? Just
Crews.
like hold right there. Can you imagine?
You're solid right there.
Yeah, so they steal $1 million and they hide it in his flop house. Now they go to jail and they get a little beef in jail and Terry breaks out of jail and then my dad calls me and he's telling me that Terry's gonna go get the money, so I have to get the money before he gets it. But I go to the flop house where they hid the money and it's turned into a frat house. So me, Kat, and Alan, we try to find a way for me to get into the frat house to get the money in the basement, and it ends up me having to pledge a fraternity.
And it's I saw it. Is it an all-white fraternity that you're playing?
Yeah, all white fraternity.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
And you know them white boys get it in.
I'm sure they do.
It's really funny.
Now tell us the
Logan
movie.
Paul.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
You're rolling the movie.
So I play Alicia. I work at the gym that Del works at. It's really his dad's gym, but his dad went to jail, so Del has to be the one and his mama to help keep the gym open. Gym's having some problems, so we definitely need the money, and we'll see what happens. You gotta watch the movie to see.
You gotta watch the movie. Or you can pre-order it on iTunes right now. You can pre-order it right now.
And it's everywhere.
On the 24th.
But it's in theaters this Friday. You should come.
I want to go.
We're doing a screening tomorrow.
You didn't watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
It's called the premiere, right? They got when's the date? Tomorrow.
You got room for Mexican in the premiere? Oh,
Definitely.
What?
Always.
Come on, we gotta let y'all up in there.
You gotta
come. I would love it if you came. That would be awesome.
Let's talk about, I really wanted to touch base with you on, I saw something. You had a song with Snoop. Was it called Donkey?
Donkey Song.
The Donkey
Song. I did that like years ago when I was working with will.i.am, and then we actually talked about it because I just did his show with Martha Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming out pretty soon, the new season for Cooking with Super Martha. So
I love them two together.
They're so funny.
Yes, they are.
And they're actually friends. Like, that's what you don't, because they seem so different, like from opposite ends of the world. But just together, just watching them, they're amazing. They're way cooler than me.
So tell
Martha
me
for sure.
I didn't hear about that, and I love Snoop. So I was like, what? She did a song with Snoop?
Yeah, it was a lot. Well, I remember I got it from my mama with Will, and he was like, okay, we're gonna do one more song, and it was the donkey song, and he's like, just come over the house and just scream into the mic, just say, I got a donkey, and I was like, okay, and I was like 18 or something, I was like really young, and I was just so excited, I was like, okay, and then next thing I know, on the record, Snoop's on it, so I got really excited, and I had worked with him a couple times before, and he's just always been cool and chill, and I'm not born, but raised in California, so for me, Snoop, all the West Coast, Dre, you know what I'm saying? This is what I grew up listening to.
Oh, so K-Day has to be your favorite radio station.
I've been listening to K-Day since, like, before I probably should have been listening to K-Day, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
No, honestly, I've listened to a lot of K-Day, and I'm obviously, like, I love hit music. I love Babyface, obviously. I'm doing a lot of music with him, and I just think you guys just play real music and really good music and music that'll be timeless forever. So I appreciate it. And being from Cali, the movie taking place in Cali, I think we definitely want all the support from California, all the LA people, everyone to come out and go see it, go cop it, all that good stuff.
What was the reaction when you did All Eyes on Me? Ooh.
Positive.
Yes.
Overall, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Pac was a controversial artist. So anyone that listened to Pac is gonna have an opinion.
Absolutely.
And I don't like to do a project if people are like, yeah, it was cool. Like I want to do stuff where it's like I want you to either hate it or love it, and I want to like
Sometimes
rile
you stir up
people
some type
up.
of emotion.
Absolutely, and the fact of it is that we got to talking about Pac again and how powerful this African American man was in mainstream media, and how much the media was trying to pigeonhole him into being this one-dimensional angry black man, which is still happening in today's society. So we were able to start talking about all these really important conversations, especially at the time when the movie was coming out. So, you know, for that, I would do it again in a heartbeat.
And I think too that a lot of all eyes were on you, to sort of say. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a really big movie to have been in.
It's a great movie, and then this being the second movie coming out, it's completely different. And you know, we still talk. There's some really cool. The thing about I love about comedy is that you're able to like talk about controversial things, but in an almost lighthearted way. So we were able to address everything from like race to poverty to everything in this movie, and it's
Where's the
actually
money? Are you talking
and
about
where's the money?
Yeah.
So it's not just a comedy. It's actually
It has some type of message.
it
There's a
has
message.
substance, absolutely, and sometimes comedy is an even more powerful way to talk about, you know, what's happening in the world.
I agree. Now, how did you feel when you found out like Mike Epps was playing your dad? Were you like, damn?
Oh, I was happy. I did Meet the Blacks with Mike, and it's just playing off of him. It's incredible because he's like an
He's so
improv
funny.
king. Yeah, he's an improv king, and it's great for me to be able to work with him and play off of him and learn so much from him, you know?
And Terry Crews is cool too.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
Super cool.
But
Yeah.
they were all like within like this league, like they were like
Yeah.
these black superheroes. It's like funny. All y'all were just like, you know,
Yes.
they met each other's match for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Make sure you guys check that out too. And one thing that I want to touch base and I like to bring it up before you guys leave is that you both have foundations, don't you? That you give back to the community. It's so important. That's so
I think you
important.
you started that foundation.
Yeah, I
believe,
started
right?
mine in 2003, just
How do you-
going.
Is it? Because I didn't know if it was Rujon or Are You John?
Rujon.
Rujon.
Yeah. And it started off very, very small, just going down to Jamaica and giving like 2 computers and a little school supplies. And then it got bigger and bigger. And now we give scholarships to kids to go to college. We do sports camps with the NFL, NBA players. We do acting workshops.
site?
RujonFoundation.com.
RujonFoundation.com.
Yeah.
That's dope. I
That's
love
really
the fact
dope.
that you guys, it's important to give back. You know, and then I had read something where you were giving back and part of
Yeah,
like,
I'm
the Water
not.
Foundation or
It's I did stuff with the water project, but now I'm working with Empower 54, which is
Talk about that a little bit, please.
it's an organization founded by Princess Modupe of Nigeria, and she does everything from refugee camps to sending in containers of medical supplies to education, books, all that stuff. And it's basically, it focuses on Africa, rebuilding Africa. And we do a lot of work also in Atlanta, doing a lot of work in Congo right now. So it's her organization. I'm just the ambassador. So I'm just the cheerleader.
No, but it's important, and I bring those up because I always, you know, people see you guys in the movies, they see you at the premieres, they see you with the celebrities, but it's important to know that you still have a foundation, you have a core, and you want to give back to the community. I love to show that.
I appreciate you even asking that, because most people don't care.
Yeah, no, I
you know
get
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
And we're always trying to get people to not just talk about it, to be aware about it, to donate, you know, because we're here and we're in Hollywood, and you know, it's a fabulous place, but you know, for the people and the kids, the families, the women, children that we are working for, really, don't get that kind of press, don't get that kind of spotlight.
And the fact you guys
So
are using your platform for good. I love it.
trying
You know?
baby
I love
steps,
it.
right?
Yeah, so tell us what's in store for you guys in the future. I know you guys got a bright future, but just tell me what you got going on in
Your
the plans.
Netflix thing, when is that coming out?
Yeah, I got a movie on Netflix right now called The Babysitter.
I would never let you babysit my children ever.
Exactly. It's a horror. It's a horror comedy.
Are you serious?
I
Yeah.
actually
Oh, I'm
want
gonna
to
check
watch
that
it.
out tonight.
I want to
Yeah.
watch it.
Then I got a movie coming on the week after Thanksgiving called Angry Angel on ABC Family, which is Freeform now. And then I got a movie on Netflix coming out called When We First Met with Adam Devine.
Oh wow.
And meet the
He's
yeah,
busy.
it's a couple.
He's
You're
busy.
busy. You came in from Canada, now you're a big
Little Canadian boy.
Yeah, little Canadian superstar right now.
I had to let Drake let me get some spotlight, Drake.
Your vibe is cool, and man, I applaud everything you're doing. So really, much blessings to you for real.
Thank
all
you.
right.
I'm okay. I'm
Don't
okay.
tell him. Don't get him all
He's in the
hyped
station.
up.
Give me more compliments. Let me get some more compliments.
That's
and
so
what's
funny.
in store for you? What you got going on in the future that we can take a look for?
I'm about to, I guess on Sunday, I'm going to go shoot this movie called Decoy, where I play a hacker, which is really why my head is shaved.
Oh, I mean,
Ah.
it's
It's cool, right? I keep wanting to do, like, get these edges. And then I'm like, oh, I don't have any more edges.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm about to announce a cool show that I'm doing that I've been working on. And
can we know what the show's about a little bit?
it's a big one.
Just gotta follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. And then I'm promoting this record, Love Music Funk Magic, that I did with Kenny, Babyface. So
Okay, when does that come out?
it's been out. Now we're on the kind of the second main single,
Oh, okay.
which is Magic. So
All right, we
about
gotta
to
go
drop
ahead and
that.
put that out.
Yeah, we had
Absolutely.
fun,
Where
little
can they follow
funk
you guys
record.
at?
Just Kat Graham for me.
And King Bach.
Yes. Hey, I'm Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I get a little bit of a pass. I was like, King Back, okay. But I've seen you on Wildin' Out. I've seen you on Instagram. So I think when I first saw you on Wildin' Out, I was like, oh my God, that's the guy from Instagram. I was like, he's doing big things. So some people, you start watching the moves that you make.
Yeah.
So absolutely. So much blessings to you guys. I appreciate it. Before we go, I just want you guys to go ahead and let us know your favorite K-Day song so we can go ahead and play them when you guys leave. Favorite K-Day. You listen to K-Day all the time, so it should be easy.
Well,
for
I
you,
moved
girl.
to Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta for like 9 years.
Oh, okay.
So I can only listen to it when I'm here, which is like
What's your
rarely.
favorite?
My favorite song is either between Pac, Hit 'Em Up, or To Live or Die in L.A.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Mine will always be a West Coast, though. I love West Coast.
What about E40?
I could do E40. Which one?
I
I hope I don't go back, or Choices.
hope I don't go back.
All right, we could go ahead and do that. Jump into a little bit of E40 right there.
I'm going to do, just because of what's happening in the world, I'm going to do Changes by Pac. Since we talked
Love
about
it. She's a Pac fan too. All right, there it is. We're gonna jump into Changes right now. How about we do that? It's 935 K-Day.